Once again, welcome guys. With me today, I have some guests with me. They will be introducing themselves. Um, on behalf of the gatekeepers, we want to do a small reaction regarding today's Euro 2020 fixtures and games. So, on my left, I have my colleague here. He can introduce himself.
Musa Nyakundi is my name.
And on my right,
My name is Cliff. You can follow me at Cliff Ford Detroit on Facebook and on Twitter.
thank you guys. So they will be our guest today on the gatekeepers page. And just as usual, we'll keep it short and sweet, as simple as possible. We just want to analyze for you guys our take on how the fixtures today will fare up. So maybe before we start, it will be nice if we start by giving tribute to what happened yesterday in the match between Denmark and Finland. We had the unfortunate injury which occurred yesterday, of which Christian Eriksen actually got a scare. He got an attack which it's yet to be confirmed from the hospital what really happened. But before I talk much, I think I will allow my colleagues to actually give their reaction and their take on what they felt or what that moment actually meant to them. So I'll start by Mr. Musa Nyakundi. He can take it up and tell us what he felt about that situation.
Well, that was a very scary moment for once. The footballing world was really shocked by the incident. But thank God, courtesy of the world-class medics over there at the stadium, Christian Eriksen was revived. He's well as we speak, and you could see it brought the fans together, and that's what football is all about, actually. It doesn't matter what team you support, it doesn't matter which country you come from. It was about coming together for Christian Eriksen, and he survived, and we thank God for that. Yes.
Thank you, Musa Nyakundi. So, Cliff?
That was so emotional for me and brought me back to that one point where I support football. Reminds me that football is not just like a game. We are all family. No matter where we come from Denmark, anywhere, we are just family. I just want to congratulate the doctors who helped Eriksen back to his feet. I'm hoping that he gets a quick and speedy recovery. I want to see him play. I want to see where Denmark will reach in the finals. Thank you.
Guys, there you have it. That's their take. It was an emotional moment, but thanks be to God, to the medics. He's now feeling well. He even did a FaceTime call and actually encouraged the players to get back to the pitch and actually finish the game. The game ended 1-0, courtesy of Finland, though we know that the emotional moment actually carried the day, but it's okay. True sportsmanship was portrayed yesterday night, and as football fans, we actually applaud that. We also saw Mr. Lukaku. Lukaku scored a goal and he actually dedicated that goal to Eriksen, right? He was like, Chris, I love you. So that was a great message as football fans and as football players that regardless of everything, unity and love always supersedes everything. So guys, that was just part of this. We were not actually going to dwell on that much, but now let's jump straight to it. So tonight, or today from East Africa time from 4 p.m., we are going to have our first match, whereby England, they're going to be facing Croatia. It's a big game. It's a big game, and it has a lot to portray. A lot of stakes are there, and since it's a big match, I would want to take it up by first of all allowing my pundits to tell me, number one, before they react to that, which team they support. Then from there, they're going to tell me what they feel. So first of all, Mr. Musa, let it go on record which team in the Euro 2020, which team do you support?
Well, in Euro 2020, I support France. They have experience, they have world-class players, and their favor is to win this time.
There you have it. Musa Nyakundi will be going for the French team. So we have Mr. Cliff here. Cliff, for the record.
I only support the best and only the best, Team France.
The only difference is one of them is supporting the French team, the other guy is supporting France. But all in all, they're all supporting one team, France. So on record, guys, you know that I'm supporting Team Belgium, France being my second team. But all in all, that's okay. So let's jump to it. So England is playing today against Croatia, guys. So what do you guys think? How will this game be? Or what do you think? Where will this game be won? I'll start by Musa.
Well, this game is difficult than most people think. Most people think England are super favorites automatically, but remember Croatia, former World Cup finalists, they reached the final in 2018. They won't be pushovers. They have some good players, the likes of Luka Modric, Ivan Rakitic, who run the midfield very well. And I think they'll give England a run for their money. But having said that, I'm looking at the English national team from defense, midfield, offense. They have really good players, led by their talisman striker Harry Kane. And I tip them to win. I think they will win. They will win maybe 2-1, 3-1.
You're making a bold move, so you're saying England is going to win 3-1.
3-1 for England.
For England.
That's my bet.
And if I can ask you to make that bold prediction, who do you think will score for England tonight?
Well, I'm seeing Harry Kane on the score sheet. Harry Kane has been fantastic form, having won the Golden Boot in the domestic league. I tip him to score. I also see a defender scoring. I don't know why I'm having a feeling a defender will score. And probably Raheem Sterling, Bukayo Saka. One of them will score the third win.
Guys, there you have it. So the same question I'll pose it to Cliff. Cliff, what do you think about this game tonight? England playing against Croatia. You as a Premier League lover and an Arsenal supporter.
This is ahead. So it's going to be a tight one. I love England, but Croatia still showed me what happened in the World Cup. It means about the runners up. So it's going to be a tight one. Very tight. But all in all, for me, I'm supporting Croatia to win. I want them to pull a surprise. I don't like the England coach, how he puts his team up. So I'm going to support Denmark. Croatia to win 1-2. I score 1-2. Ivan scoring, in the starter. Rakitic will score. And Modric surely will score. Eriksen will score. Still that. Croatia will take it home. So 2-1.
So guys, I still have to pose it to you guys. Since you see that at the front line of England, they have good frontliners. Harry Kane being one of them. We have Calvert-Lewin, we have Oli Watkins, and at the same position, who do we have again? So I wanted to ask you guys, who do you favor to start at the front for England today?
I think Harry Kane will start. He's their captain. He's captain in some games, and he's their talisman man, the main man, target man. So if they're going for a lone striker, then I tip Harry Kane to start. But if they're going for a 4-4-2 system, then I think we'll see Harry Kane pairing with Dominic Calvert-Lewin up front.
Up front, huh?
Yes.
Okay, so let me ask Mr. Cliff. Today, who do you want to start between Mr. Foden and Mount?
We have, as I said, Southgate is one crooked coach. Very crooked. He will play. Those two players will play. We'll have Mount and Phil Foden all play. I don't know why, but I have a feeling Mount must start. For me, Mount will start.
So you're going for both of them to start?
Yeah.
So Musa, you say that you were tipping Raheem Sterling to play. Don't you guys agree with me that of late Sterling has not been in good form? And allowing him to start just because he got an honorary appreciation, that is just giving him an opportunity to start out of pitch. Do you think he deserves to start today?
Well, Raheem Sterling starting or not has nothing to do with the MVP award that he just received. I think if you look at, I agree with you, he's been out of form of late, but when it comes to the national team, he's been playing really well. And if we can replicate that form to today's game, I think we will still have a good game. But going by the form of players, I think there are better players who are on better form than Raheem. I'm looking at Phil Foden. I'm looking at Bukayo Saka. I'm looking at Jadon Sancho. They are all better of late than Raheem Sterling. But going by experience and impact on national team, then I think Raheem Sterling deserves a chance to start. So it depends on the coach, what he thinks. Is he going to go for the current form or the experience? Yes.
Mr. Cliff, do you share the same sentiments with Mr. Musa?
Yeah. Okay. I must agree. When it comes to nationals, Sterling is the best. Just yes. But for me, I don't want him to start. Sancho is a better replacement for him.
Okay. So guys, there you have it. I think I didn't give my prediction. On my side, I believe that I'm going to vouch for England today to win that game. It's going to be a difficult game, hence I'm giving it a 1-0 victory. So England to score a solitary goal, and it will be a wrap. So guys, I think there we have it on that match. So we'll jump next to the next match, which will be Austria. Austria will be playing North Macedonia. If I'm not wrong, I think it's the first time North Macedonia are playing. If I'm not wrong, I stand to be corrected, guys. You can comment down there and tell me whether I'm wrong. So we have that game which we'll be playing tonight. So it's a game which many might not think that it's a big game, but actually it has a lot of importance. People actually want to think of this game as an underdog fixture, but I don't think so. Such fixtures are the ones which usually have a lot of stakes in them. So just as the drill is, I'll start with Musa. Musa, you will tell us what you think about the game, and if you're bold enough, you can tell us what are your predictions tonight.
Well, I think Austria is experienced than their rivals today, North Macedonia, and led by their main striker Marko Arnautovic. I think they beat North Macedonia probably 2-1. North Macedonia being the first timers, they have nothing to lose, and there's nothing as bad as having to play a team which has nothing to lose. Yeah, but having said that, I think Austria will be too much for North Macedonia.
So you are going for Austria to win that match.
Austria to win 2-1.
Okay. So Cliff, what's your take on that?
Let me just switch it to Kiswahili.
Okay.
So nipate ujumbe. For me, kuna kijana kaa Sabista anachezea Austria. That guy, huyo my favorite, yani number 10. Yes, when he was in Spain, he was my favorite. He played, alikuwa anatoa very nice passes. So Sabista being Austria poses a challenge for Northern Macedonia. But now, as we saw in Denmark, see first timers, as much as they have nothing to lose, they still want to show there's a reason they're in that place. So me, I'm seeing it. Austria will win, but not that maybe 1-0 or 2-1.
2-1. Huh?
Must be taken.
Musa gave it to Austria, yeah?
Yes.
With a margin of how many goals?
2 goals to 1, so it'll be a close game.
Close to 1. Yeah?
Yes.
I believe Austria they have David Alaba, right?
They have David Alaba at the back, very experienced player.
Okay.
Yeah.
So guys, for my prediction on this one, I think let me support the underdog. I'll be going for the North Macedonia. I don't know much about their game, but I'm actually vouching for them. They should win this. So North Macedonia to win 1-0 again. So there you have it. So from there, then the last match of the day will be Netherlands playing against. Sorry. It's not. Is it? Just a minute, guys. Let me confirm something.
did you notice that Austria doesn't play Alaba at the back? He plays a winger, forward winger.
Oh, Alaba plays as a winger.
As a winger in Austria. Because they don't have this experience, so they just give him post to go score.
Yeah, guys, there it is. So the final game of the night will be Netherlands against Ukraine. So Netherlands will be playing against Ukraine. I think on this, my pundits will agree with me that Netherlands seems to be like the big fish here. But still, let me give them an opportunity to tell you guys what they think about this match. So Musa, so you have it. Netherlands, what's your take about that match?
Well, Netherlands, Ukraine, that's can say a straightforward game. I'm not a fan of Netherlands, but I think they have more quality players than their counterparts, Ukraine, and I'm tipping them to win by a big margin, 3-0 or even 4-0. Yes, if you look at the Netherlands national team, they've not been performing well, but they still have quality players in their ranks, and I think they will win this game by a big margin.
They have some injuries. Van de Beek is injured, right?
Yeah.
And Van Dijk was ruled out, or he decided not to play.
He ruled himself out.
He ruled
He ruled himself out of the Euros. But still, they have still able players who can cause damage to any team.
Ronaldo, the new signing for PSG.
Yes.
He might be playing tonight, right?
Yeah, true.
Okay. So you are going with a prediction of how many?
Let's say 3-0 in favor of the Netherlands.
The Netherlands.
Yes.
Guys, I want the next. Let me give Mr. Cliff. Even before I give him a chance, I think he's a Netherlands sympathizer. I might be wrong, but he has an opportunity to tell us his side of the story.
Yeah. So, as much as I hate it, Netherlands will win. Let me just be stone cold and say, oh, Netherlands will win and Ukraine won't score. That defense, Netherlands, it's a clean sheet. Netherlands will keep a clean sheet. I don't know, maybe 10-5, 10-0, 5-0. But with that Memphis, how he was on form last season, I'm seeing very high scores like 3-0. So I'm going for 4-0 for me. 4-0.
But having said that about Memphis Depay, guys, do you think still his move to Barcelona is still valid, or they are still being done? Because of late Barcelona are not impressing me with the way they are actually doing their signings. They spot a player, but to some point that player is being hijacked. You saw what happened to Ronaldo, right? So you guys think that he still have a chance of going to Barcelona?
Yeah, I think right at this point, Barcelona cannot afford to lose another player the same way they did to William Gonzalez. So I believe they will tie him down. He's a quality player. We saw him at Manchester United. He didn't do very well. He went to Lyon and he picked his form. So I think that's the kind of player Barcelona need. He's not a marquee signing as such, but they really need a winger like Memphis Depay. So I believe he signed for Barcelona.
If you think he will go to Barcelona, or you doubt them?
I doubt them. But me, as you said, Barcelona signing is one that I don't advocate for. Like they have like six players who can play that number. They have like Ansu Fati, Ndini, Coutinho, yani people. They just signed Aguero. Aguero is their striker now. Now Memphis, when he goes, he just play as a winger. You see? So for me, you should just stay with his player type. He's doing good.
Sure. Or maybe Arsenal can sign him. What do you think?
Yeah, we can make do with Memphis, but unfortunately we don't need him. We have enough injuries in our ranks. Yes.
Okay, there you have it, guys. But sorry, better.
Arsenal will better.
Okay. There you have it, guys. It was a good one. Oh, my prediction: Netherlands to win 5-0, guys. It's going to be a rampage tonight. For real. Ukraine tonight, it's not going to be easy. They will be on your neck. So 5-0 for me. It's a bold move. So guys, there you have it. Today we were lucky to have some guests. Mr. Musa on my right, on my left, and Mr. Cliff. Thank you guys for making time to join with me. It was real. and it was nice. So let's continue watching Euro 2020. We are hoping for a nice showdown, and it's going to be a good one. So once again, guys, thank you guys. Do you have any parting shot for us, for the viewers?
Enjoy the games, and remember to pray for Christian Eriksen.
For me, I can just say, keep it calm. If your team loses, don't be that fan who is fighting everyone. If you lose, just keep it calm. Support next time. Thank you. Stay safe.
Guys, before we leave, we have a lady with us who is actually wearing a Netherlands jacket. That color is related with Netherlands. Maybe she can come and say hi and maybe tell you which team she'll be supporting between Netherlands and Ukraine.
I'll be supporting Netherlands. Hi guys, I'm Brenda Albert and I'll be supporting Netherlands.
There you have it, guys. The Gatekeeper family keep on growing day in, day and night. We always have guests. Thank you. Till we do it next time, it was an honor having you guys around. Thank you.